Welcome to Otaku Talk. Remember, all opinions expressed are subjective and based on personal views. This episode will contain discussions that reveal plot details from the anime series being reviewed. Enjoy at your own risk.
725 Media.
Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of Otaku Talk powered by 725 Media. I'm your host, Houston, and this is my co-host.
This is Funny. Follow us at Otaku Talk _LV.
Alright, and then we got Christian, like always. A shout out to the people, Christian.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Alright,
yeah, just like what TJ said, follow us.
Yeah, follow us on all platforms. Yeah, okay. But today we got a very exciting episode. So it's the impact of Dragon Ball Z, and I've been looking forward to talking about this for a long time. So first, let's talk about Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball Z. He passed away. I think he passed away in was it April or
Yeah,
April.
Yeah. So RIP to him. He's famous for Dragon Ball Z. Most people know him from Dragon Ball Z, but there's a couple of different anime that he have made over the years. One of his first is Dr. Slump, the one that really Dr. Slump or Dr. Slump. Yeah, that's the one that really got him famous. So funny. Have you ever read it?
Never read it. First time hearing of it.
Yeah, really. I'm surprised,
What?
like, cause that's the one that put him on the map. Like, you could tell it's his artwork. Basically, it's about like a android little girl, and she's in this small little town and stuff like that. And,
okay, I know what you're talking about. Really?
She was,
yes, and she was in an episode of Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah. Okay, then I've seen it.
Yeah. That's basically.
I never knew the name of it though, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, Dr. Slump. Basically, she's an android. So that's what really put him, like, what really got him started. Then he created Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball,
So,
but yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
There was other
Z,
titles
Dragon
like
Ball Z.
Sandland.
Yeah, Sandland. He made Sandland, and then he
Dragon Quest, I
also,
believe?
he did the artwork for Dragon Quest, and also he the way people draw little poop sticks and shit like that.
Yeah.
He basically invented that. Like, he kind of did.
Okay.
And then I think he also kind of made war tournaments popular for anime and power levels.
Okay, yeah, the poop sticks was everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially in Digimon.
Yeah, like, so, like, he made it popular. Like his comedy kind of transformed. I guess, like, you could say, kind of made the anime industry what it is kind of today. Like, if we don't have Dragon Ball Z, we don't have a lot of things. Like, let's really admit that. If we don't have Dragon Ball Z, we don't have One Piece.
Well, you think about the speed and how they incorporated the vanishing into it. I could give it that.
See, but no, like for real, like, if you think about it, if there's no Dragon Ball Z, we don't have half a shonen anime.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah. All it is his inspiration was Dragon Ball, so.
Yeah. That, then Naruto, we won't have Naruto, we won't have Bleach. Like, we wouldn't have a couple of different things. Like Dragon Ball Z was that farm front for a lot of different shonen. Like, and a lot of people was kind of being disrespectful when he died. I'm like, yeah, nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. We catch a face with everybody. But,
it was definitely a gateway.
Yeah. But okay, let's get into the news. So you play Sparking Zero, funny. He loses 90% of his fan base.
I'm not surprised.
Player base. Me either. Cause
not to say it in a negative way, but it could add more story to it.
What did that stop at?
It goes to the Tournament of Power, but
Okay.
It could have added a little bit more. I say adventure moving. It's more straight to select screen to screen. It seems like it's more just
Is it
online based.
is it like
Yeah, I mean it's another fighting game. One thing I
like
did notice
Budokai
about
Tenkaichi?
Dragon Ball games, yeah.
Oh, what
So
you
it's
said
something
there,
like
Christian?
that. Oh,
What,
sorry about
what
that.
was you saying?
One thing I've noticed about Dragon Ball games is it kind of it's like a same thing. They put the emphasis on like what ifs.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of scenarios too. They kind of do a lot. I see the they have a Gohan Black, a Gohan Black what if, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty
Hmm.
cool. Uh, but it's like, oh no, like the Dragon Ball Z games, they always been like this though. Like it's like we go from place to place. You play the story, and then that's about it. Then the rest of us, you have somebody come over and you get on the sticks and you fight. Like
yeah,
that was Tenkaichi 3. So it's like I'm not surprised, but it's like it's this climate of players though. 'Cause it's like you gotta think about like this. Like we're at a point where people go on YouTube and look up the best strategy for everything.
yeah. That's true. That's why I kind of enjoyed Kakarot for because it was more not to say because it wasn't a multiplayer, but more freedom. I guess I'm more into RPGs and stuff. Let me roam
Yeah,
around and get to where I
more
want to go
focus.
on my own.
Yeah, more let you explore the world versus
Yeah,
versus just putting you into another fight
fights from
over and
scene
over
to
again.
scene. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and then see the fighting scene. Then you see what did happen or what did transpire or Goku turn Super
cut through
Saiyan.
those
Then
cutscenes. Yeah,
yeah, because it's like because how many times have we seen Goku turn Super Saiyan in a different light with every game?
Almost
Like
every game.
it has changed over the years. Like every game we have seen this man turn Super Saiyan in a different light. Like my favorite one so far was I think it has to be Xenoverse 2 because I haven't played Sparking Zero yet.
yeah. Xenoverse was cool. Like I said, my choice to pick is Kakarot.
Yeah, Kakarot was pretty dope too. I liked the how they did the father and son Kamehameha and Kakarot.
Yeah,
That was pretty tight. Okay, so let's get to the next one. So history repeats itself again. Goku turned Super Saiyan in the first 5 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Daima, as he did in Dragon Ball Z GT in the same way.
yeah. I watched it and I ain't gonna lie, I was geeked when I seen it. I had to rewind it twice to see the fight scene again. Like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He turned
but
Super Saiyan
but
those demons, right?
yeah,
When they were trying to grab him, he was like, "Hell no!" He turned Super Saiyan right then and there.
I haven't seen it yet. It's like I know it just released in English, so that's what I was waiting for. Like I was trying to watch it in Japanese. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
His voice is legendary.
it.
I watched some
I
snippets
can't do
of it
it
and to see what's it about.
because I know the dude that voices Goku. He says I'm in the beginning of it. I don't know if I'm in the end, but he knows he's in the beginning. And then the I forgot her name. It's a woman who voices his kid voice. But yeah, she basically she back. Like I said, she did Kid Goku in GT too. So can we say is Dragon Ball Z Dama just like Dragon Ball GT?
Kinda. It has the same. It has the same like presence and essence because it
Cause,
did
cause
got wished back as a child, but it's a little
yeah,
bit different. The purpose of this series is a lot different than GT.
Yeah, because they bring the element of the Dragon Balls back. I do like that because now we're
yeah,
talking about a whole new set of Dragon Balls, the Demon Dragon Balls. If you think about the manga too, we learned that they got the Cerulean Dragon Balls that the Elder made,
Yes.
dynamic Elder made on Cerulean, and made them out of two. So this set of Dragon Balls is a three set.
yeah.
So I do
Then
like that element that you can make a set of Dragon Balls in different numbers.
different numbers. Yeah. And it depending on how strong is the creator though, because
Correct.
like that's it
But
like that's
apparently
it
these old dudes in this Demon Realm, dynamics I guess were there first, and so I guess he got left. They left the Demon Realm, and that's how the Namekians end up in the regular.
but it kind of do
Hmm.
make sense
They
because if you
migrated.
look at it in Dragon Ball Demon King Piccolo,
Ooh, yeah, that and again. That's one another
That's a
reason girls get
coincidence.
too. Yeah,
That's a coincidence.
Demon King Piccolo. So I kind of like it. Well, I like it for just for the simple fact is they're expanding on the demon world. He expanded on the demon world because we really didn't know why his name was Demon King Piccolo. Then we come to find out, oh, you're a Namek. You're from space. So you're just another alien. So you're really not a demon. Then
for it to be expanded to also on Deborah's background and stuff.
Yeah. But then I'm hearing this could be linked to Xenoverse. So Xenoverse could be canon. I'm like, I'm hoping for it. I'm praying for it because he even did the artwork for Xenoverse. Like Xenoverse, like some, like come on, like I think that's where he kind of got the influence from. It's like, oh, I've been doing a lot of stuff with demons, crystals, and Xenoverse. So let's expand on it more. So hopefully, food comes into the picture. Hopefully, we have a time patroller come into the picture. Like it'll be pretty awesome. Like that. That'll be
linking all that those Dragon Ball heroes from the game.
Yeah,
Well, hey, did you heard Dragon Ball Heroes got shut down? Now we have a new series.
Oh, why? Like what, people didn't like it? Like
no, it's just the Dragon Ball Heroes. The actual like arcade got ended. It just got discontinued. They wanted to introduce something new. I forgot the name of it.
Okay. Okay.
That's good news.
So
you know
that. So Yoko Tamashura, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the guy who made Gundam, basically he's 80. He turned 83. He turned 83, and we're celebrating 45 years of Gundam.
Gundam been around a long time.
He's the creator of Gundam, like the Gundam franchise in general, like mech anime. He's the creator of it. So every time we see
the top mecha anime is Gundam.
Yeah. Basically, every time we so even DanDaDan, when he said my giant robot, he invented it.
So that was the inspiration of it.
Yeah. Basically,
I saw the manga panel. It was created to the T. It was perfect.
Yeah. All of these manga parts like DanDaDan. I'm telling you, like if you once it, I think it's going to pretty much end pretty soon. I think it's going to give us that how they do the core, that quick core. Then they take the little hiatus. I think it's going to do that. So you might just well read it because it's fantastic.
They did 12 episodes and then that's it.
Yeah, probably so, or it's probably like I heard something like because we were finna get into this too. I heard something on the internet like it's supposed to be like I think it's gonna be like six, but this episode just 7, so it's either gonna be 7 or 8. Like I don't know, so it'll probably be 12, and then they take that break.
And we come back to it. 2025 at the end of the year or something.
Yeah, I don't want to do it though. I don't want to do it. So Go-Go Loser Rangers season 2 releases in April of next year. I'm starting.
I heard it was pretty good.
I'm hearing this pretty good. I'm kind of starting it. I like the animation so far, but it's like it's something I have to sit there and really, really watch. Like Christian, have you heard of Go?
What's the premise of this?
The concept is well, sorry, Cardi. But what caught me was the fact that they were supposed to be good guys doing the shows to kill the evil dude, but they were actually bad people behind the scenes.
Yep. So basically, it's like It's basically Power Rangers, and then one of the putties basically don't like getting beat up no more, and like basically the Power Rangers are dicks. Basically, they evil and stuff like that, and then they just fake them being heroes. So he fights back. So I'm going to give it a watch. I've been hearing a lot of good reviews about it and stuff like that. So I'll probably will give it a watch, and we could talk about it here and stuff like that. So that'll probably be on our anime list for this year. Because I'm really curious about it. Because especially because I like the Power Rangers in general.
Yeah, that would caught me to see what it was about. But I heard it was pretty funny.
Yeah, and then we especially like we get so many action anime. We kind of do need a lot of funny, comical anime. Like so, that's why I said like that's a brief refresher.
Definitely.
So One Piece becomes the best seller again.
Not surprised.
Are we surprised? Or manga?
He came back from break.
Yeah, but no, I hear he's on another hiatus because he's sick.
We get the
Yeah.
chapter come out drop Sunday. Don't wish
Okay,
bad on the chapter. I'm waiting for the chapter to drop Sunday. They said another chapter Sunday, so I'm waiting for it. Don't wish bad on me, bro.
I saw that he was sick. I saw something. He said he was sick, and then 10 years to this week Naruto manga ended.
Ooh.
See, I ain't really
Sick when
read the
I'm
Naruto
like,
manga.
you just brought back memories.
So yeah, like 10 years ago, it ended, and we just talked about the DanDaDan topic like for the news. But yeah, like so Naruto ended. How do you feel about that? Like Naruto ending 10 years ago. Like
Bro, I
it has
used to
been that
mob
long.
to the library just to get on the computer to read the mangas and watch the animes, bro. That's how deep in the trenches it was for me.
But here go the sad part about it. Christian, you haven't watched Naruto.
No, but back then, when didn't it appear in Adult Swim once?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on Toonami.
Yeah, I
Toonami
remember
Adult
watching
Swim.
it back then, but I never paid attention. It sucks because that was one of like the OG's animes I would always like watch and just fall asleep. But I don't know anything about Naruto, but I haven't
He
watched
used
it.
that
But
background noise. I don't know how to feel about that
Oh,
one.
white noise, bro.
that's not me
uh,
sleeping.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to try to stay up. Back in the day, I used to try to stay up to watch Yu Yu Hakusho, and then end up waking up and catching the end of the dun dun dun. You motherfucker!
Bro, it was a struggle trying to make sure you catch it.
Because it came at 2, 1, like late night, that last slot.
I remember one
And
time I
then,
caught a marathon. I was hyped. Seemed like about like 6 episodes, bro, back to back. I think they were doing see the first season or with the first season with the I forgot the dude Sigaku or something with the bird, the lightning dude with the little twitchy hairs.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They was in the castle and stuff.
The four big beasts,
Yeah,
bit monsters or something like that. Like, yeah, I remember that. I remember that arc. That was one of my favorite arcs. Kurobara, he said, I'm not useless. I got a sword. Sword. Yeah. That was like, okay, so let's do the. So y'all saw the new episode of DanDaDan yet?
Yeah, I just caught it last night.
Kristen, did you catch it?
Yeah. About
you
Silky
got
and
a-
everything. Yeah.
Okay. So you saw. Did that really stay true to the manga? How they did it?
Definitely, and to me, it's more light because in the manga, I thought that she died when she was jumping off the cliff, but I realized in the anime that she was already dead, dancing on top of the world. And I thought she was. That's the point. They ended her life, not knowing that they ended her life, her bleeding out on the street when she was chasing after the dudes.
Oh yeah, see, I
It's just
thought
sad.
I thought she killed herself when she jumped off the building. That's
That's
what
what
I
I
thought.
said
Like,
in the manga.
yeah,
That's what you think in the manga.
That's
But
what it looked like.
it was no building. The fact that she died there, and then the building part was her dancing on top of the
So on
sky.
top of, yeah, I'm like, yeah, it did give you a little bit more context and stuff like that. And then I noticed they changed one frame. It's when I just say it's hugging her. It's like they got her standing on her tippy toes, but it doesn't show her other leg. Like it shows her other leg not behind her, like in the manga. Like they kind of changed a couple things. I'm starting to notice that when you see the little side by sides.
They also didn't change the fact when she first started showing the frames of what she was doing. They never showed the guy in the bath and getting ready to get in the shower after she was laying in the bed just standing there.
Oh
They
yeah,
just showed the
yeah.
money they kept showing the money being put down.
So they changed a lot of stuff. So and like in the pacing, I feel like they're really doing a good pacing of the anime.
Definitely.
But
Pacing's
even though they missing a couple things that happen in the manga, it's like they still doing their thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, like.
They still aced it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I'm hearing a lot of people they was in their feelings. And I'm like, when I read it, I'm like, yeah, this gonna put people in their feelings.
Yeah,
Because
it touched on some other stuff.
Yeah, and then but it's like it touched on a lot of stuff, and then people know it's an anime about somebody losing their manhood. You wouldn't think they'd be touching on some stuff like this. Like you don't think they'll be hitting some of these points, like hitting you in your feelings, how they hitting your feelings. You don't be expecting it. Like you just expecting the laughs and the funny and the comedy. But yeah, like so, like this episode, like I kind of called it, but I thought how we was going to end. I thought we was going to end at Miss at Momo's house when they was eating.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get that scene too.
Yeah, like and I'm like, okay, y'all tricked me a little bit with that one, okay. But it's like, but like I didn't realize her whole backstory. So that means all the backstories that we see in the manga, that's a couple chapters, they're gonna be probably the whole episode.
Yeah,
And then they kind of touch on Momo's powers a little bit, like when because it's like when you get her backstory in the manga, it just goes straight to the backstory. It doesn't really explain what Momo is doing. It's like
right. Yeah,
or
so
how
her
Momo is in shock.
touching
Yeah,
touching her aura with somebody else's aura, basically, and going dimensional wise.
yeah, yeah. Like it don't really say like she's basically when the flashback happens is Momo looking at her memories or reading her memories. So like they don't really explain that is one of Momo's powers and stuff like that. Well, I think they're doing a really fantastic job at this show so far. Like I can't wait
Right.
to season
Yeah.
two. Like I can't wait to where I'm at in the manga. It starts to happen because oh my god, my boy Ken. Let's just say my boy Ken. If you don't if that line where he said I don't know how to fight, if it caught you for a loop, and just know he redeems himself. He redeems
Yeah.
himself. He definitely redeems himself. So see so what do y'all think
Not
of the
just him
quality and the
either. You
storytelling?
gotta give it up for Gigi too. And then like I want to touch on also in the manga the tribute they do to Toriyama for
Yeah,
the Kamehameha that they
and
do in
then
the
and
manga.
then
For him to start it out like that Ka, and then think about it, change his name to his own name he wants to use, but still use the same movement to
yeah.
do it. It was a nice tribute.
And then, like we ruined a lot of stuff for
Oh
people because
yeah.
we at that part in the anime, so we got a lot of anime onlys probably. But and then another one, another tribute they did was they did the tri beam, the Momo beam.
Mhm.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, you haven't seen it yet, but
I come on with
Momo is going to get yeah, like it's going to be a part of I say probably in if it happens in the next 15 episodes, more likely it probably happen in 15 episodes. I'll probably go back and look and see can I estimate where it would be because we get three chapters each episode.
two and a
So
half to three.
so depending on if they keep the same rhythm of chapters, it will probably be easy to predict. So I'll probably say like 15, 16 episodes.
Okay. That's a rough estimate.
It's just gonna go down. That's all I can say. It's gonna go down, and Momo gonna have to create a new move, and then she's gonna remember something that her grandma said, like basically you have to give it power, and then
Yeah, the pace
you
picks up
know
pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, and then you know what I realized too funny is when Momo took those baseball bats. They did a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, when she said when her grandma was like, you got to give it more power and stuff like that with your words, and she took the
Hmm.
baseball bat. So technically, if she would have gave that move a name, would have she probably would have did a little bit more damage to Turbo Granny.
At that time, but yeah, she didn't know.
Yeah, and she didn't think about it. She didn't think about it.
It's kind of like
Okay.
from Jujutsu Kaisen, comparing it to over there, where you have to have incantations, right,
Yeah,
to boost
yeah.
your power, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because it's like with Jujutsu Kaisen, it's a lot of I noticed they did a lot of bounding vows. Like in the last bit of it, Sukuna was bounding vow everything. Everything had a bounding vow. Everything. He said, I can't use this move with one hand no more because I did it with Gojo. So basically, Gojo could have won that fight if he didn't do the bounding vow. That's basically what you're saying. So Gojo's still number one in my book. Sukuna got lucky. Sukuna got lucky. That's all I can say. And then when his nephew came up and started bodying him, most people won't know this yet. But when his nephew started coming up and boom, 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 he's like, putting the paws on him. It's a different story. Flash. Yeah, Black Flash. He's like, how is this brat doing this? Oh, boom, yeah, nigga, it's an ass whooping. But yeah,
secretly have a feeling that Yuji knows how to control Black Flash.
Yeah, they kind of. Yeah. Like they hinted at he's blessed by the spark of black. So him doing that, and then him having basically his soul basically being drenched in Sukuna and Sukuna energy.
Sukuna states it too. He's not the only one that could do it upon will, and then starts giving it back to you.
He's and then with only that, then I don't want this to turn to a Jujutsu Kaisen episode, but without only that he could use Black Flash, but he could regain his cursed energy and reverse curse energy. Like, what is going on? Like so basically Yuji was just a monster. He a monster.
Removes his curse energy.
And then
reverse curse techniques. Yeah.
Yep.
That's like an infinite resource right there.
It's an infinite resource. And then even Gojo couldn't do it. And then Gojo kind of said, I can't do it on will, but I could kind of feel when I'm finna do it, kind of. But that's when I know I could do it. Well, like, yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen, like I said, Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm sad it ended. What I wanted them to do is I wanted them, because they left a lot of stuff on the table. I'm still asking, what about the calling games? It doesn't make sense where they ended it at, but okay.
We can only pray for the movie.
Pray for the movie.
They left us on cliffhanger.
Yeah, they left us on a cliffhanger. But okay, so let's get into these main topics. So, what element of the series has allowed Dragon Ball Z to remain through all these generations? Like, what do you feel like? What is the elements of it? Like, is it the fights? Is it Goku screaming his head off? Is it Goku turning Super Saiyan? Like, what is it? Like Dragon Ball Z, for it to come out in 1989? Am I correct?
1889? Yeah, like 1980 something. Or is it 1970 something? It's old. It's old.
It's up there. It's up there.
I want to say 79, 80. Or, I'm sorry, 89.
1984. 84. So,
damn.
So it has been out for a long time. So 1992. That's when it really 1992, probably 1990. Like five. Yeah, in this room right now, like everybody like Dragon Ball Z. That's when it was first serialized. So like. Yeah, it has been a long time. Like they even have PS1 games for Dragon Ball. So it's like I think it's just simple. It's Dragon Ball at this point. Like it's the fights. It's like the impact of Dragon Ball is like it is. You can't doubt it.
I give you one better. My first Dragon Ball game I played was on the computer.
Okay.
I think I know.
Website for games, and they had a Dragon Ball game, and you would fly from side to side of the screen, build up your moves to shoot on the computer.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about. Was it like a cool math game, more or less, like that type of?
Nah, it wasn't a math game.
It was probably around in that realm of games like that back in the day type shit. But like for 90 kids, it's like I remember we used to go to Disney, Cartoon Network. Then it's like some of the game websites that was kind of like you couldn't get on a school computer and stuff like that. Yeah, Like what really got me heavy in Dragon Ball Z, I'm not gonna lie, was my teacher. My teacher. He used to show me all the little Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Z griffs when they fighting and stuff like that. And they got he used to show me all of those. He used to kind of tell me about little things about Dragon Ball Z that I didn't know, because it's like I didn't realize Dragon Ball Z was around for a long time, and that was when I was in ninth grade. So that was probably like early 2000s, 2000s around that time. So like,
Dragon Ball in the 90s. My cousins never used to be watching it, and I sit down on the floor. This was during the Cell season, Cell saga that got me into Dragon Ball. So seeing it then, I'll say probably about like 97.
See,
Damn.
I remember watching Dragon Ball Z. What really caught me in Dragon Ball Z was the Saiyan saga, and that's when it came on Toonami. So when Toonami was coming on, or right before that, and then probably right before it came on Toonami, because it's like all that I remember is Toonami used to come on Pokemon. It was Pokemon, then Dragon Ball Z. I used to run home just to catch Dragon Ball Z. Then it was Sailor Moon, and then something else came on. Naruto started to come on later down the line.
Black Lagoon too.
Black
Lagoon was on there.
Yeah. So we should do a Toonami episode, the influence of Toonami.
I'm so down for Toonami. Sounds fucking lit.
Yeah, Toonami.
There's so much history in that.
Yeah, it really is.
Cowboy Bebop.
Outlaw Star, Gundam, Trigun, Zoids. You have, it's just like Toonami was it. Was like the impact of Dragon Ball Z alone though. Like I said, like for it to be rebooted so many times in so many series, it like to be retold over and over again in game form. It's just like it's an amazing thing. Cause it's like, oh, I can't tell you how many times I didn't play the Cell Saga, or how many times I didn't play the Saiyan Saga, and just in the video game alone, even though it's the same story.
Yeah, Legacy of Goku 1 and 2.
Like then it had the little card game, like I said, like then it had Dragon Ball Z Saga. Like Dragon Ball Z been around for a long time. Like it has countless number of games. And it's like I feel like that's really the only franchise they can really do in the video game, kinda. Like do it right at least.
Yeah, because you said that too, because a lot of nowadays, a lot of animes been dropping games, and just because if the anime is doing good doesn't mean that it deserves to have a video game.
Yeah. Because Jujutsu Kaisen, it was a flop. The curse that I heard people really didn't like it, or it wasn't too many characters or selective characters. But with every Dragon Ball Z, it's like all the characters. We get all the characters mostly.
Yeah, it wasn't. They could have did the Jujutsu Kaisen game a little better, made it a little bit more smoother. Yeah, I played it. My son loves it.
he's like, I can't get behind it though. I can't get behind it. I feel like the element of Dragon Ball Z, why it really kept it popular, is really all the fights. Like it's really all the fights. Like it's like all the intense moments, because like Dragon Ball Z, like 10-year-old me thought like was like fuck you Vegeta when he went Majin, like you a bitch. Yeah he like it's like you kind then it's like you kind of cry when he sacrificed himself. Like it's like Dragon Ball Z, like Akira Toriyama, like for a lot of things, like he left a lot of, like I wouldn't say it's perfect. Like I tell people, like Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime, but I would never say it's perfect. It has a lot of flaws. It has a lot of flaws and stuff like that. When you get older, you start realizing and stuff like that. Because the simple question is, what happened to Trunks and Goten's tail?
Yeah, they got a lot of plot holes, like with everything, like every other manga or anime.
Trunks just keeps coming back. Future Trunks.
Yeah.
Like as if his timeline hasn't been fucked already.
Well, but now you think about it, especially with that, he definitely can't come back because they dropped him off in another time that wasn't his time.
But they keep saying every time he comes back to the past, it's like it branches off to a different timeline. Let's say
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah.
Let's say the future Trunks movie was the original timeline. So the timeline we're in is the abridged timeline of the future timeline. So Super happens in a different timeline. Then when future Trunks comes back, that also is a different timeline because the future Trunks that came back that time is the one that got killed by Cell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that there's a lot there.
Yeah.
It's a lot there because it's like
There's a head scratcher right there.
because when you really think about it, it's really a lot there.
Yeah,
Like
because
it's
I
like
said I killed you and took the time machine to come back.
she,
So then, yeah, that cuts off one timeline.
one
But
timeline.
then
So
Trunks, when he came back the first time, makes another timeline. Then he comes back again,
then that
which
makes a
makes
different
another
timeline.
timeline. And then he comes back again as Super, messes up another timeline.
No, I think the one
Damn,
from
bro.
Super is the same one from the other timeline.
Oh,
Like so I think that's how it works. Where it's like then Daima happens before Super. So it's like I said, like even though it has its plot holes and we could argue all day where the movies fall into place because the movies don't add up either. Like it doesn't make sense
well, you know,
that
the movie
Goku.
canon. That's why they say that.
No, but Broly's back.
Well, they put Brawley in. They
Oh,
made
yeah.
a spot to where Brawley fits in canon.
But then,
We're not
but
talking
then,
about DC Brawley. It's Super Brawley. It's a different Brawley, bro.
but then,
That's crazy, bro.
but then, if you think about
We
it,
had
they
3 movies
changed.
of Broly.
But if you think about it too,
They just remade the image and put him in. It was a movie. He was never really existed
That's true.
until now.
in the but you can't really say that because we could say like
Gogeta never
Bardock
really existed
the
until
Bardock
now.
movie, the Bardock movie.
They redid Bardock movie, so the one that they got now is supposed to be.
So since he redid it, since he redid it, so can we really kind of say?
And Toriyama redid it because remember never seen Goku Mama in the old Bardock movie. We didn't know.
Yeah,
We never
yeah,
knew what Goku Mama would look like.
But
So he redid
but
it.
she was in the manga though.
Yeah, and that's why. And he made a manga. He made an actual manga for the movie. Bardock, I read that manga. And seeing the shit off, he redid that and they made that manga into
Make
a
more
movie.
sense. I feel like the reason why they did it to make it more sense because it's like that Bardock movie is so old. Not too many people gonna be looking for it really, and then
Yeah.
most of the fan base like how it is today, they don't want to go back to looking at something that's really old that's been out since the like the 90s, the 90s. That's why I think they remake Kai. Like to be honest.
It was a
That
good
one
remake.
Kai was trash.
I heard it goes
mean-
more off of the manga.
I mean, what you mean about the Kai series that they had out?
The Kai series, yeah. I
I
thought it
guess
was
they left a
fun.
lot of stuff out. I mean, you can't say that when they did the original that they had a lot of fillers in it. They did.
Yeah, because it's like
I mean, the animation
Goku.
quality was much better with Z.
But yeah,
Well,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, like how his body, because I think a lot of people talking about that. Like Goku kind of don't look like in Super. Goku don't look like how Goku used to look like in
No.
Z and
He
stuff like
looks
that.
like
Kai does.
cartoonish.
Kai do look different too. Like it's not hand drawn. It's more like 3D animated kind of.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that has to do with just technology and stuff. Art changes over the year, off of studios seeing what is more appealing to people. You know, like when Naruto stuff start coming into play. You even think about it with One Piece. You can go back and look at One Piece and look at the different animations from the beginning up until now.
That's true. Because One Piece season 1 does look different from versus Wano and Egghead art. But I heard what they're doing now is they started changing the art style a little bit more in One Piece just to resemble the arcs and stuff like that.
I
to
would
make
like
it-
that.
to-
That sounds
to-
more appealing.
Yeah, because Eggman art form is different from Wano's art ways, like in animation wise?
Well, I think that personally, they was gonna definitely have to do that one differently. When you incorporate Luffy using Gear 5 and all the cartoonish stuff he does, they would have to
Yeah,
change that artwork. I mean, that was the whole point of when he first started Gear 5, when he was working with Warner Brothers to do the whole cartoony thing.
yeah, yeah. So, what? The reason I can say like Dragon Ball have been popular is just like well, your brother introduced it to you, your cousin introduced it to you,
Everybody
somebody
who
along
along the line was going like this to your face.
like like
Even
basically
the uncles, they'll tell you like watch Dragon Ball. That's the best part. It's the whole family.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just tell you.
So okay, so let's get to the next question. In what way has Dragon Ball Z influenced other shonen anime in its genre? I say like it influenced a lot of them because it's
Especially the fight
like
scenes.
especially the fight scenes, even in modern culture to this day. Like even with Krieg, he said like it's a kind of a mix of Dragon Ball Z, like when he kind of hit Frieza in the stomach and stuff like that. Like we see Dragon Ball Z everywhere. We were just talking about in DanDaDan. It's Dragon Ball Z influences in DanDaDan. It's Dragon Ball influences in Blood Lab and like other shonen anime.
Like
Like
Gumball, the kids next door. There were some references to.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
kids next door. Like Dragon Ball Z. Like you will never go nowhere without seeing a Dragon Ball Z reference. Let's
You gotta
really
love
admit
it.
that. Like even when it comes down to like some of the main clothes that some of these other anime characters are wearing, like Luffy for example, his straw hat, like it's iconic because it's like because it's like when you think of Goku, you think of Goku's gi. Or
Mm-hmm.
you think of the Kamehameha. Like it's like when you think of Naruto, you always think of
The
Naruto's
headband.
headband, or his or his orange jacket, or his iconic orange. When
Mm-hmm.
you think of Ichigo, you always think of a Soul Reaper, or like you think of on the lines of that Black Drip or the captains and stuff like that, or Bunkai. Like so, like it's like you gotta really say like Dragon Ball Z kind of put these other anime on in a sense like it really did, like especially with power levels, to just like it like chi chakra, spiritual pressure, like
Yeah.
people are able to sense that like it came from Dragon Ball Z, like energy waves, like I would say even energy waves at this point, like we can't go nowhere without seeing an energy wave.
Mm-mm.
uh let's see uh other than that, like what other anime that was influenced by Dragon Ball Z would you would say?
Mm.
That's a good
That's a
question.
good question.
Cause like I know for Naruto is for a
Guaranteed.
fact.
One Piece.
Like One Piece is guaranteed. Bleach is guaranteed because it's like they all came up under that umbrella of Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, hold on. I'm curious now. Like we should have did this off camera, but let's see what other anime then. I know was it a Fist of the North Star? Fist of the North Star was not influenced by Dragon Ball Z, but it kind of had its impact on Dragon Ball Z itself with the World Tournament arc.
Martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Fairy Tale.
Fairy Tail was one of. Okay, so we got Fairy
Yeah.
Tail.
Naruto.
Yeah,
Zatch
Fairy
Bell.
Tail.
Zatch Bell used to
Zatch
be
Bell.
a thing. I never got to the ending of Zatch Bell. I used to love watching Zatch
Then
Bell.
didn't they stop like halfway through it?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the manga will finish, but they never finished the anime.
Yeah.
I heard they were supposed to be doing a remake.
Ooh, they should do a remake of Zatch Bell. It's like, so would you do? Back to Dragon Ball Z. So you think are we gonna get this the next arc of Super?
In a
They
year or
said they were
two,
going to continue
hopefully.
it.
Like because it's like he passed away, so so it like
We got his successor.
yeah. And I have faith in this successor.
Toritaro.
Yeah, yeah. I have faith in him.
Because of this setback, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna air season 2 of Dragon Ball Super right after. I wouldn't say right after, but like the year right after Dragon Ball Daima ends. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how far the series is gonna end or how long it's gonna go, but that's my prediction.
Yeah, because I know this is the last thing he worked on before he passed.
Yeah.
Like so that then Sandlands. Cause it's like I said, like when he passes, like it's like the first thing I thought is how is Dragon Ball Z is going to continue? Because we still have a lot of stuff going on. Because like a lot of people say the last chapter of the manga was Piccolo saying goodbye to everybody and see you soon that he personally drew. So. I don't know, like I said, it's sad, but it's like if they end it
in
here,
the last episode, Goku go back home. Well,
and then
yeah, they end up fighting and stuff. He go pick up Gohan. They fight on the planet and everything. On Bear's planet, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and Broly. They do, the fight and everything. And then Goku said he's gonna go home for a little bit at the very end. And yeah, and then they did say that there was gonna be more story to the story going forward. That this wasn't the end. But
No, because we still need Oob.
yeah,
We need the arc of Oob too.
yeah, because we still gotta get what was his name? Gas, and Granola. Yeah, we still
that
gotta
gonna be stupid.
we gotta get those because I was reading it. I'm like, I seen this before. It's like Namek's getting killed. We back at Namek, y'all. We killing Nameks again. Like, damn, this is messed up.
I did
Like
like the
this is
fact that
genocide.
they with the sorry Cody that with that arc though they do give a little
Go
play
back.
with Bardock. Yeah, with Bardock and what he was doing
Yeah.
before he got killed, and then also Goku
And then
being able to
plot
hear his
armor.
name and stuff.
Yeah, and then Goku kind of figuring out the Ultra Instinct kind of. It's like he has his own form of it now.
Yeah,
Like
use the
Ultra Instinct
science.
Sun. Yeah, so
We
Dragon Ball Z.
we still need an explanation. We still need an animation for what's it called Frieza Black.
For the arc. I need a lot of explanations. Cause Freezer Black. Oh yes, yeah, definitely Freezer Black. Yeah,
Yeah.
like and then what is going to happen? Like it's the speculation it's supposed to be a war or something like that. Yeah, I kept hearing like somebody's supposed to be coming out of like somebody that King Kai defeated is supposed to like destroy the galaxy or some shit like that.
I
I
ain't
keep
heard
hearing
none of
like,
these speculations.
I read a lot of little fan things
So
and
we're gonna
stuff
have
like
another
that.
Boo arc.
I don't want another Boo arc. Cause Boo, Boo, I don't want another Boo arc. That's all I can say is just I don't want another Boo arc. Like Majin Buu was kind of, I feel like Majin Buu arc could have been done when Goku turned Super Saiyan 3.
Well, he did
Wow,
say that he had enough strength to beat him, but he just chose that he felt like the little one should have did it.
yeah, cause he ain't gonna be
He
there
was
always.
dead.
Goku back though.
Well, that's a different reason when nobody else did. At that point, everybody was dead. He had a twin brother come back. Gohan was the only human left at that point. Him and Hercule.
But then Gohan was supposed to win.
Yeah, he was supposed to until he absorbed
Got
Gotex. It was
You got
just,
cocky.
yeah.
We were supposed to have a fusion with Goku and Gohan. That
I
with the
think that-
Potara fusion.
Yeah,
That would have been dope.
Yeah,
That would have
no.
defeated Boo. Yeah, that
go
would've-
Gohan. Go. What would it be called?
Right. Hanku.
Go Haku. Like some, I don't know. Like what it would be called? Like that's my whole thing.
You think a fusion of Goku and Gohan would be a better fusion than Vegito?
Goku.
That's a
I'm just saying,
That's an
these
issue.
two. We talking about a full-blooded Saiyan and a half-blooded Saiyan.
Half-blooded Saiyans are stronger. So you know what? You actually make a good point. You're actually making a good point. I mean, we got Gohan, Beast, then we compared to Gohan. Vegeta, Ego Vegeta.
He would have been perfect Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, as we say.
Yeah,
Ultimate Gohan fused with Goku versus
and that's Goku's Super Saiyan 3.
I mean, he was the strongest in the whole universe when he had his true potential.
When he got to potential, at least he was kind of stronger than Goku, just a slight bit, probably.
Yeah.
Because they keep saying he kind of stronger than Goku's, just a slight bit.
Hell no, Goku wasn't trying to bring him back to fight Boo. On the planet. He was like trying to bring the boys back. We can all fight. Nah, they wasn't even trying to bring them back to fight Boo. Nah, I don't know.
So how do you feel like the different versions of Dragon Ball Z series compare? Can we really compare all the different series? Like from GT to Dragon Ball Z Kai, like Daima,
Dragon
Ball.
It has evolved.
I put them in different timelines.
Yeah, everything's in a different time. Like it happens at a certain point in time. Like I feel like if you want to, because even Akira Toriyama himself, he said he liked the Dragon Ball Z GT, but the fans didn't like it.
He did, and that's what's so crazy about it, because fans always say that it's not canon, which they don't really consider it. But he had input on the design of Goku going Super Saiyan 4. This was his design.
Yeah.
So that's what blows me on that. This was actually his character that he designed for this character to be in this. So I mean, like I said, I like it all.
So can we say Dragon Ball Z is the timeline of Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Kai is the timeline of Super?
Yeah, I mean that's a good comparison. And with that
would make more sense to put it in animation wise.
Comparing it to each other. Yeah. I mean, animation has evolved.
Like
the art style too.
Like comparing to everything, how the series compare over the seasons, like from him going as a kid to adult, it's like a kid again, and then it's like this is the second time doing it, and it's like, is he going to get back to normal at the end again? Like that's the only question. Is it going to be? Or I hear somebody say they hinting that Super Saiyan 4 coming back. So will Super Saiyan 4 come back in Diamond? This is the question.
Probably not.
That would make sense, because that would make
a kid.
It would make sense to the timeline, because again, if they saying this is before Super, that means he has to get back to his regular size. Everybody get back to their regular size, because everybody was normal size. When Super was introduced.
So if this is,
and Goku never knew Super Saiyan 4, or we would have seen the transformation for him to fight Beerus.
But then Akira Toriyama always forgets stuff.
Yeah. Like Goten and them not having no tail.
Yeah, like so I always forget something, because it's like then back to that. So can we say Trunks and Goten are stronger than everybody?
No, because they don't train. Like how Gohan didn't train.
But if they do train, if they do train, let's say this: if they train as hard as their fathers, what we talking about? Not even if they fuse. If they're training as hard as their fathers, because they was able to go Super Saiyan, like super young,
like really young.
So you say that, then that means Goten would be the strongest out there, because he was the youngest one to go Super Saiyan. He had the most
but
potential.
he's still half Saiyan.
Yeah, so he would have the most potential.
But then it goes back to that wish that Bardock made for Goku.
Yeah, but
no, plot armor.
That's plot armor too, because he wished it for both his sons, and we see where Raditz
at. No, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, Raditz, did he really?
He did. He didn't wish the wish wasn't just for Kakarot. He wished for his children to
be prosperous,
great lives.
Raditz is dead.
I don't think that wish ever happened.
Because Raditz went up against somebody that was prosperous.
That's why you always been stronger. Your father wished it, make this wish. Yeah. So it makes sense. I guess. Technically, if you say that, because Raditz did,
there's still some flaws to that.
He made it off the planet and everything, but he still was weaker than Vegeta and Nappa.
Yeah. I guess like compared to the series,
You just needed to level up.
Because a lot of stuff come into play now. Because it's like when you think of that one thing, it makes sense why Goku was beating everybody. It's still like, because you gotta think about like all the Z fighters were stronger than Goku at a time being.
At one point.
Yeah. At one point in time, they was giving Goku the hands, and then Goku would end up Krillin, they was tied. They like we can't even say that. Like when it was younger, like Master Roshi even said, Krillin and Goku at the first tournament are on par with each other when it was kids.
Krillin was doing sneaky shit. That
rock. This is not my rock. But that's yeah. And then he just said, "I just found something that smells like you." Like. It's just crazy. So how has the art style of Dragon Ball Z like evolved over time? Because it's like, to me, I like Super is okay, but I still like Dragon Ball Z. Like Kai looks weird to me, kinda.
I like the animation more for Kai. Not gonna lie. I love the modern animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Super fan. I like Super.
Okay, see, yeah, Super's pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. It's more colorful. I feel like it's more colorful versus dark. Like it's dark and gritty. It's like when you watching the old Dragon Ball Z.
With Super, it kind of looks like a little bit too cartoonish. Like it's like rated safe for like teens. Like if you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it has like ratings. Each Dragon Ball series has the ratings.
Probably.
Yeah.
Cause Dragon Ball Super, like, there's no blood. They got scratches away. I mean, you still have scratches, but there's no blood no more.
Yeah, if you think about the old DBZ,
it was blood.
The freezer arc, blood. You see the bruises and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think it's more rated for TV though.
Yeah, Super more rated for TV.
Yeah, TV, because we had Dragon Ball Z uncut back in the day. Like the uncut, I never. I remember my first uncut movie. It was my homeboy Roberto. I went to his house. He showed me that Broly movie, Legendary Super Saiyan. So I'm seeing, Broly Legendary. Like, so I'm seeing Goku getting kicked like a football, and you see the blood just splatter out of his mouth. You see Goku getting jumped on. And you see and he bleeding, bleeding.
I guess so. You can guess so. You think about it, the old Namek when Gohan got his neck broke, it was serious.
Gohan was getting his neck broke, Gohan. It was child abuse in Dragon Ball. Let's say that. Gohan was getting abused by everybody. Okay, so who do y'all feel is the most impactful character in Dragon Ball Z?
Okay.
Like throughout the whole thing, through the whole thing, we keep even saying who has the most character development too with that one. Because to me, I'm a Goku fan. Actually, not really a Goku fan. I sound more of a Trunks Team Gohan fan on those lines. But Vegeta has the most character development throughout the show. Vegeta obviously with the character development, he go from evil to having a whole family, bro. Yeah. But we can't even say that because Goku got his character development in Dragon Ball. Because obviously he's the protagonist. We could definitely have a character development with him, but as a side character, Vegeta has the most. But as far as impactful, actually saving these people, Piccolo. But we can say Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien. If you say that, then all of Goku friends got good character development. They all started off by doing some bad shit and then go good.
Oh wait, you're also forgetting about Krillin.
Krillin,
he's a good. Yeah, I mean, Krillin was also in Dragon Ball. He was right there with Goku.
Krillin was ultimate sidekick, bro. Whenever it come through, Krillin always uncle come through and help the situations out, the bridge and stuff. Him and Bulma. So if it wasn't for Krillin and Bulma, and on Dragon Ball. It ended twice. Because I can say.
What would you say,
Let me
Christian?
say something. The most impactful character in Dragon Ball Z has to be Bulma. Without Goku learning the truth of Dragon Balls, Dragon Ball
Nothing
wouldn't
would
exist.
happen. Bulma is the
Yeah,
bridge
that's true.
to everything. Krillin's the motivation behind Goku wanting to get stronger.
To be stronger.
And to go for finite, especially when he die. Goku is got to get stronger. Without Bulma and her inventions, they would have got nowhere.
Yeah. But it's like the whole
Everything
series.
Dragon Ball happened. When we get to Dragon Ball Z, without her making a whole time machine, it stops so short.
Yeah, that's true because Goku
How would they
dies
defeat
from a
Goku
heart
without
virus.
Bulma?
Nah, how they going to
They
defeat?
got past the androids. They would have got past Frieza coming back to the Earth.
Actually, technically, okay. Let's talk about this. So I was debating with one of my homeboys. So can we say that Trunks kind of interfered with the with the timeline when he killed Frieza?
Yes.
When he killed Frieza.
He did interview. He wasn't supposed to kill Frieza. It was stated that Goku was going to be there, and Goku was supposed to use instant transmission to get there.
So me and my homeboy. Well, yeah, I see. Yeah. You probably been watching this episode. We was debating about this, right? So we was debating about this. He said, I was like, Goku could have used instant transmission if Trunks is not there, and basically that we got canon timeline. So basically, Goku kills Frieza, but Frieza basically. So it's still Frieza would not destroy the Earth. He said Frieza would destroy the Earth type shit.
No, yeah. Goku would have been there and killed him, and then we got the regular android timeline that was supposed to go on with Trunks, and then they could have stopped it there by him coming back telling everybody. But because he killed Frieza, he messed up the timeline, and that's why we get Android 19 in Jiro and the whole cell thing.
I was trying to figure that out too. That was another question. That was another question. Is if Trunks interfered with the timeline, that's why we got Dr. Zero at 8 and 19. Because for a simple fact is, what if the Z Fighters would not, even without Goku, they was able to defeat 19, Dr. Zero, and defeat 19. So what if they was able to defeat them, but Trunks only knew about 18 and 17?
Nah, it would have been unlikely because the only person that Piccolo was able to match 20, but nobody was stopping 19 without that information.
Yeah, but so Dr. Zero gets killed by Android 17 and 18. So is Dr. Zero in the future an android?
Nah, see, that's the funny thing he said because it's a different timeline. He made himself because Trunks changed the timeline. He made himself an android unknowingly.
Okay, so
in the original timeline, he was a human and they killed him, or he could have been making himself an android. Then we don't know.
Yeah,
but the last time they seen him, he was out in the magazine with all the smarty people before he went missing. And when he went missing, that's when he started working on himself.
So like Dragon Ball Z is confusing.
Yeah, we start thinking about the timelines.
Yeah, we really start thinking about the timeline because it's like it doesn't make sense because it's like would Trunks is a baby during that moment. So would Trunks really know if Android 18 and 19 are there with not somebody telling them?
No, the androids have no energy, so you got to think about it. There's no way to sense them.
So that part too. So it's like what I'm saying is like in Trunks' timeline, Trunks is a baby during that moment. So will he know if Dr. Zero are android or not? Because he's like when he came back, he's like these is not the same androids. Because the Beerus talk, because when Beerus found out he was a time traveler, he was messing with time. Did anything happen or anything really?
He was about to.
Because I know it's like a
It was going to take him out because that's when he started explaining that every time he time traveled, it created a new timeline. It split a new timeline. Every time Trunks' timeline time traveled, he did it twice. It moved it another timeline.
Yeah, because he changed the timeline for Goku Black. Oh boy, he dead now. Cause Beerus went his Hakai his ass early. So yeah, okay. So like I said, like Dragon Ball Z is really everywhere. So we're gonna try to wrap up pretty fast. Wrap up pretty soon. So which Dragon Ball Z fight is the most memorable to y'all?
I already have an answer for that. The
Go
Gohan
for it.
fight with Team Cell.
Everybody say that. It's either that one or Frieza and Goku.
Yeah.
Only the two biggest memorable fights you got.
Okay. How about this one? I give you two. Give you two. Piccolo and Android 17. You what? Okay.
And I'll give you my reason why. Because Piccolo didn't win that one. Cell came to and started murking Piccolo and everybody else.
And start fucking up shit. Like, yeah.
I mean,
it was too much going on for 10-year-old me, bro. Like, oh my god, anxiety at the wit's end. Want Piccolo to survive. And his Cell comes too stronger than everybody.
And then you hear, it's like, oh, next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, no! What's going on? Yeah, nah, yeah. I already know. Oh, it's either that or I could say when Krillin first died, when he went to when Goku went to go get revenge on Tamarin. Yeah. I remember that fight, and then I remember most of the World Tournament, and then Piccolo versus Goku for the first time at the World Tournament.
Quick head, bro. What you talking about? Goku fighting the other was just how bad he was, but that nigga tell no chance, bro. Was hitting with the
But you can say that's when Krillin. What was you supposed to say?
Wait, sorry, I could do one better. How about the fight between Goku versus Krillin back in Dragon Ball?
That one was good.
That was good too.
Was good, yes.
Dirty stuff you gotta tell, but.
How about Goku versus Master Roshi in the World Tournament?
That one too.
Okay, that's a good one. I was about to say that, but I chose Piccolo.
How about Tien and Goku at the World Tournament for the second time?
Yeah, that's also it's kind of debatable, but Master Roshi had more of a play to it.
Yeah.
He was just a rifle. He was just a rifle.
Let's see. Demon King Piccolo versus Goku.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It starts out great.
Okay.
Then Piccolo start getting all big and stuff and kind of mess it up. Trunks
versus Frieza.
Nah.
I feel like that was a big moment because it was like who is this? Who is this nigga with the sword?
Yeah.
Like
since he did
like 10-year-old me was like, who the new nigga? I didn't know we had a new thing. Who the new nigga? The which one?
And knowing that he could turn Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And nobody even knows him. I mean.
Yeah, because even Vegeta said Kakarot, think about it. Me, your son, and you are the last Saiyans. Who is he? And like, Then Trunks come along. Now we know. We know. Like that's crazy.
Piccolo's nosy ass. I mean, he can hear from a long distance.
Yeah, that's what threw me. Like Piccolo can hear from the next planet over. Piccolo was able to hear everything. Talk to Gohan in space.
Yes. That's one thing I love how Piccolo had a good relationship with
Gohan. That's another memorable thing too about Dragon Ball Z. Like go Piccolo and Gohan. That's his real father.
Yes.
Goku and Piccolo.
Goku and Piccolo. But that's not even canon though.
Nah, what you talking about? When he died, they was after
that's not canon though. Piccolo's not canon, apparently.
What do you mean? Explain.
Piccolo apparently is not. That's like a movie.
And the whole thing was blue and everything. Oh. Where you gonna say Piccolo ain't canon? They even talk about the fight. They even talk about the fight when I think I can't remember what Kai it was when he was like they was looking at Kid Buu and it was like who's he fighting? He was like the guy that Piccolo fought in the tournament. They reference the tournament. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
He can't.
Okay. So.
He is canon.
So
Yeah, I agree. I
okay,
agree with
so
TJ.
okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go back because like that fight was memorable because if you think about it, like people think that Super Saiyan God and Kaioken is the first time he did it, but it's Super Saiyan and Kaioken when he first did it in that tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Super Saiyan and he said Kaioken touched it, and then he got boom, hit that nigga and then knocked his ass out. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like okay, then Majin Vegeta versus Boo.
I like Vegeta versus Goku better than versus Boo.
That was good. Yeah, that was good.
Especially when they put the rings on Goku. Had Goku up there slapping
yeah.
him and stuff.
He said, "What, clown?" He said, "You feel embarrassed, disgraced." Yeah, that part. Yeah, I ain't gonna like. What's the voice of Vegeta? Christopher Sabat.
Sabat.
Yeah, he did his thing. They did their thing in that scene right there.
Yeah,
they did this. They did the thing. So okay, let's move on to the next question. What's the most Dragon Ball Z most impactful video game?
The What If series.
Budokai.
Budokai, yeah.
Xenoverse. I like Xenoverse. Xenoverse. Xenoverse had a long lifespan.
Wouldn't be no Xenoverse without the Budokai series.
That is true. That's true.
Sparkling.
Yeah, but we see how Sparking going right now. Like 90% of the fan base. Like 90% of the fan base, and you got to think about it. It's this generation of players nowadays. No, like once somebody beats your ass really bad. Oh, nigga, I'm discouraged. I can't play it.
You just want to play
yeah, I can't play it. I can't play it no more. Like
that's what
it's not for the cash.
You think about it, like with the Ultimate Ninja Storms. I play them for the story.
For the
story.
story.
I'm gonna be watching people in the game. I definitely ain't playing against the computer because I'm very hard. They feel like they easy. So
they cheating. Have you ever played very hard on Jump Force? Nigga, they be cheating.
Oh,
that's why I like to play. I can honestly say Jump Force on very hard. They difficulty actually give you a challenge to play.
Yeah. Cause that's how I learned how to do that connection combo where I gotta stay on somebody. Like that's the only reason why I learned that, because you gotta stay on the computer. Let's see. Okay. So, what role did Dragon Ball Z popular play in popularizing anime in the West? I feel like it played a major role.
It made a major role.
Yes. Yeah, it made a very. But a lot of people of this generation would say it hasn't made an impact though.
No, that's a lie.
Yeah, because the impact opens the gate for all the other animes that flooded the gates for people to be comfortable expressing themselves and wearing or putting on their cars or anything.
Yeah. Because a lot of people feel like Dragon Ball Z really, like, without Dragon Ball Z, they'll still have Demon Slayer.
There'll be no Bleach, no One Piece, no Naruto.
It wouldn't be none of that. Like people, I need people to understand that. Like without Akira Toriyama, it is basically it really ain't no anime in the West. Let's be honest with it. But we can't really say that. We could count the guy who made Gundam. Like Gundam was popular back in the day too. Popular back in the day, and then Cowboy Bebop too. Yeah, so we will still have Mecha, but then we still have Sailor Moon, because Sailor Moon was picking up traction too.
Yeah, because of her husband, he still had to use Hunter, so we probably still have that in Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. So and then Hunter x Hunter kind of influenced a lot of stuff too. So it's we can't really, like I said, like. It's hit and miss. Like we can't really say, if we don't have Dragon Ball Z, we don't have all these other anime. We don't know if they were being inspired off of something else. Because the dude that did Naruto back in high school, he was losing inspiration to draw until he saw Akira, the poster for Akira. So when he saw that, and then that kind of made him want to draw more, because he was more focusing into sports during that time. Yeah, so like I said, okay, now this gonna be I think this gonna be the last question, and we're gonna wrap up. Who is the strongest Z fighter? Or who do you feel is the strongest Z fighter?
Right now?
Go on.
Right now, who's the strongest Z fighter?
it has to be a tie between Broly and Gohan.
Bro, let go.
Ooh.
No, because look, because Broly he. Okay, look. Because Broly, he's strong. He's technically stronger than Vegeta and Goku. Now with Gohan in the mix with Gohan Beast, we don't know if it compares to Broly or not, or maybe the answer has already been answered. Question, but I don't know.
Broly and Gohan.
Those are my picks.
My two picks would probably be Goku and Gohan. Because Gohan with this beast form, I feel like Vegeta and Vegeta's up there too. No.
This is a hard pick for me because do the base mode.
Yeah, that too. And this is the first time Goku. This is the first time they ever really finished their fight. So
Goku blast, no nothing, just straight hands, bro.
Hands.
It's a stamina.
Just straight hands. You're right. You're right.
That's because Broly doesn't know how to control his ki yet.
Okay, so okay.
That's why you said that. I'm like, okay, you gotta.
Okay, hold on. Okay. This is an argument me and my homeboy had. So can we say Vegeta is basically raw talent and Goku is trained talent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vegeta started
Vegeta
out,
is like an
born
animal.
an elite, bro. He was born with this power. You gotta think about it. Kakarot was just a low class nigga. I'm sorry to say it like that. He at the bottom. He had to actually train and prepare himself through perseverance to get there. You gotta think about it. These Earthlings was washing Goku in the beginning.
Yeah, because
you also need to learn how to meditate too in order to focus.
Because Goku didn't have no proper training. He only really learned from Grandpa Gohan.
Yes.
So
he had old Namekians washing him. King Piccolo. So you gotta think about that. He had to work and train from these lower life forms to get there. Vegeta was already past that level. As a kid.
But you gotta think about it like this: they would never get stronger because they always send them to some planets where they are guaranteed to conquer that one planet. Because Goku was sent to Earth, so if basically, and then something else that I saw is Saiyans. No, the old Saiyans will never get stronger just for the simple fact that they relied on a great ape form too much. Because you think about it like this, because you think about it like this, like they first thing they do is go to the planet. And we wiped out in a day. Basically. So they wiped out in a day, and then they never really sent them to planets where they have to use their physical abilities. Mostly they was relying on their transformation. Even Vegeta did it. Like when he couldn't beat Goku with the hands, he said, "Nigga, I gotta transform on your ass. Where the fucking moon at? Where the fucking moon at?"
Saiyans gonna get stronger when they fighting them to the near death. So you know, had those experiences. So you gotta think about it every time Goku was close to death. You think about it close to death, or he got his ass beat hella bad, then he come back stronger. So that's why stronger. Like that.
And then Vegeta never experienced losing until that moment. But I can't really say Vegeta lost that fight just for the simple fact that everybody and their mama was helping Goku during that fight. So if it wasn't for everybody helping him and it wasn't for King Kai training him, Goku would have lost that fight.
Oh yeah, that's definite.
But in Sparking Zero, they said Goku awakened Super Saiyan early though.
I don't remember which thing that was. It is
and then the breaking point.
Reach down on Earth and you do the become Super Saiyan. Yeah. Vegeta helps you out. I like that arc. Vegeta help you out and stuff, and him and Vegeta after the fight, they're not friends, but they were rivals, kind of. And
like acquaintances.
Yeah. So y'all built an alliance, and Frieza to come through, and y'all end up scrapping and everything. It's pretty cool. He come back to try to train Goku for Frieza's arrival and stuff. I like that one. Okay.
Yeah. Because like I said, like Dragon Ball Z, and the games and stuff like that, and like the impact of it in general. It's been great. It's been great on the anime community. Without Dragon Ball Z, we wouldn't have anime in the West. And like I said, it's so many memorable moments of Dragon Ball Z. So you can remember it was like Oob coming into the picture or Goku getting the Dragon. Or for example, most people probably didn't know that the first wish of the Dragon Balls of the Dragon Ball was panties.
Oh yeah, the very first wish. Oolong messed it up. The wish for some panties.
Oh yes. And that's how the Black Star Dragon Balls came in.
Okay, so
that's a GT thing, but in Dragon Ball,
but it's non-canon, but that's how it came.
It comes back. It comes back. It circles around in GT. Most people don't know that.
What was the Shenmue? It was the water wind girl.
Yeah,
the water. The
Yeah.
dragon.
Okay, so do y'all have any recommendation for the folks for this episode or no recommendations this time? Like I said, my biggest recommendation is gonna be DanDaDan. If you haven't caught it, a lot of people love it. I love it. Like TJ loves it.
DanDaDan, love it.
Yeah, like I said, it's funny, it's stupid. Read it. Or then like Kaiju number 8, Windbreaker. If you haven't watched that yet, watch that. Windbreaker. Tokyo Revengers is pretty good too. Like Rama 1/2. The remake is actually pretty decent.
Wait, the remake already came out?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch it.
I got an old school anime. I gotta rewatch Cyborg 007.
That one too. I have to watch that one too. That one's good. I'll remember that one.
Let me recommend something. Soul Eater.
Soul Eater.
I heard about that one.
Yes. So you haven't watched Soul Eater?
I haven't watched it.
Ooh,
wow. Have you watched Fire Force?
Yeah, I've seen that. Fire Force.
That's a prequel to Soul Eater. Did you know that?
Didn't know that. So I'm glad you're telling me so I can finish Fire Force and then watch Soul Eater.
Yeah, so watch it. So watch Fire Force. Any manga funny? Have you been reading that, or you just been stuck on DanDaDan?
I've been stuck on DanDaDan, bro. I'm I think 120 now.
120.
I know I'm getting close to catching up to the end. I have to catch it weekly, and I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, I'm sick. Okay. Yeah, I got 5 days to the next chapter because I just caught up.
Almost that time to stop binge reading.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get to at least like 5 to 6 chapters a day. So I don't know.
See, you know what's that? It was that I was on the bus. I was reading it. Right, I was on the bus reading it. I ended up messing my stop because it was getting so good.
Okay.
You know the part where is he said, I saw your note. It's I came immediately. It wasn't for you. Nigga, walk out to that part. I looked at him.
Keep reading. It was just so much stuff going on. I had to go back and read some scans again and see some action scenes again because it was
just like because it's like you try to follow everything like nigga, you see something that you didn't see last panel, you go back and say, "Oh, that was how it happened like that." Like I said, like it's literally what it is. It is what it is. But this.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I looked up there. 3 new chapters out. Black Clover. I do that.
Black Clover.
Oh shit.
Black Clover.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish Kaiju number 8. I want to try to finish Kaiju number 8 with my time. Because Jujutsu Kaisen, I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, and then we probably going to be doing.
Anyway.
Yeah, we probably want to be doing a weekly review of. Probably want to do a chapter review of the next chapter of DanDaDan. So, Christian, start reading.
Yeah. Okay.
But this will be the end of our Otaku Talk. I'm your host Houston, and this is my co-host
TJ Funny. Follow us on Otaku Talk _LV.
Like always, and then we always got Christian. What do you want to call yourself, Christian? A producer, or basically the person that keeps us from fighting.
Backup co-host,
backup co-host, or the person that basically keep us from fighting each other. Like he's the one that's up in the middle. No,
I'm gonna meditate.
But all right, that was another episode of Talkie Talk. Make sure you check out last episode, and we catch you in the next one. Signing off.
Thank you for watching Otaku Talk. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and follow us on all platforms. That's Otaku Talk _LV.